If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have took off and went wild. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have took off and went wild. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have took off and went wild. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. Took off and went wild. Took off and went wild. Took off and went wild. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have took off and went wild. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have took off and went wild. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have took off and went wild. If you're wondering what's happened, so am I. Took off and went wild. Took off and went wild.
We interrupt regular programming to conduct a routine test of the emergency broadcast system in the Canton area to ensure that in the event of a real emergency, everything is in perfect working order. This is only a test. There is no actual emergency. We will now resume regular.
While not making eye contact with the outside, please lock all doors and seal all windows. Shut off all power in your home. Turn off all lights and electronic appliances. All members in your household should hide in the most central part of a building. Under no circumstances should you go outside, no matter how compelling it is. Do not try to figure out what the threat is. This is just a test.
This is only a test. There is no actual emergency. We will now resume regular...
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh, no, 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 no. Go, no. Okay, okay. Vent. Oh, shit. No. Fucking hell. No. No. Ouch! No! I'm on fire. Oh, crap. Shoot. No. No. What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. It is Friday. Another week in the books. Here we are, approaching July already. Scary. This year's halfway over. How's everybody doing today? Undecisive of what I want to get into. Can't decide whether I want to do some Stationeers or work on the Firebots or what, really. The reason I'm so indecisive is because things are going to be changing with both of them, and I don't know how much I might have to change afterwards. Currently, with Stationeers, the atmospheric mod that we use is out of date, so we can't suck on the atmosphere. So and then in the bot for the game, they're going to be, I have a feeling things are going to change when they release update 6. So, and when they do that, everything else is going to change as well. So, kind of stuck at a limbo here. What to play. Let's take a look here. Let's go back to that one and go there. From what I understand, this is more of an RPG turn-based strategy game. I think, yeah, that's what it looks like. Now that was free on Steam a little while ago. I picked that up. We can get back into Dyson Sphere. Tuesday, update 8 is coming out to experimental. So that's good. I am just indecisive as to what I want to play today. I mean, we could work on stuff in Stationeers. We have stuff that we can do. Let's see, they updated that. I remember them talking about that, the architect update. This is a game Coz and I have been playing recently. Celesta. It's a pretty cool game. We can get back into some hard ship today. Or hard space shipbreaker. I mean, I kind of want to get back into Stationeers. You know what? We're going to get back into Stationeers. That's what we're going to do today. Go back to here and go to here. Go there. Yeah, we're going to get back into Stationeers. SG or is it set game? Set game. There we go. All right. So the last time we played Stationeers, we were working on the atmosphere, and we got that squared away. Our base is fully atmospheric now, so we can breathe inside. Let's see, what else should we do? We got a lot accomplished on Sunday. Over the week, I went through and I ran some ductwork for the ingot selector that I set up, and I still got to finish coating that. We need a drink. Oh, that'll work. We were working on our trader stuff. We still got to do that. We need more water. 5. We need to go out and get some more water. We need to run water in here, is what we need to do, so we can quit running in and out. Alright, so let's take a look at our code here. Let's import this so we know what we're looking at. Because what's happening is it's not resetting. I think I'm gonna have to split the chips up. Because it does this, which is fine. You know what? We should do that. We should split these up. That way, we can say, okay, yeah, because that's our fail right here. So let's you know what? Let's open up code. We're gonna delete that. Copy that. Come over here. Paste that. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what we wanted to do. Control new. Paste it. Not Julia. ICX. And then we need another one. Put this over here. Alright, so we need to basically get rid of all this. That over there. And then on this one it can be deleted. Rid of that. I think we need to put this up here. Enigma, hello, how are you? Day is going well. Day is going well. Let's open up a new folder. We're gonna go into Stationeers. Nope, my games. Now we'll go into Stationeers and go into scripts. Let's just open that file. Don't save. Yes, trust the authors. Why is it giving me instructional data? Really? That's the way that it reads it? How was your week, Enigma? My day off is going well. I was indecisive of what I wanted to play today. What I wanted to do today. And I figured Stationeers is probably it. Yeah, they're all as instructional. Huh. Okay. Is it me or is it dark in here? Oh, it is dark outside. Okay, never mind. Let's go back over here to this one. We're gonna open up a new folder. We're gonna now paste. Oh, edit. Copy. He had spinal cord stimulator put in on Tuesday. I fell asleep on you. I'm sorry. Oh, no, no, no. You're fine. You're fine. Don't apologize. Never apologize for something that's out of your control. That is not anybody's fault. Alright, so we need to copy all this. We need to get rid of this, put it over here. Delete, oops, delete that. Okay. And then we need to get rid of these, I know. And then get rid of not sure which one is which. What kinds of exciting things are you coding today? So I'm fixing my mistake on the game. So currently the way that this is set up, it works to a point, and I'll show you where it fails. So turn it on. Say we want copper, right? So cool. That right there, what you saw there is it is going, so it waited for the power console to come on, which we did. It's actually a switch. And then if it equaled 0, it was going to jump down here to stop, which made sure that all those were closed. Cool. Then it went into here to set the dial based on R0. So it stored the register, the setting, which we were setting through here. So every time we turn the dial, it'll give it its own thing, right? It'll choose which ingot to give us. So we want iron up here, but we only want, say, 5 iron. When I pull this lever, that's where it breaks. So I pull this lever and it's going to start spitting iron out, but it should stop once I close that lever. But you'll notice that it doesn't. So before it gets too far, I'm going to turn that off. And that's how I can get it to reset. So I didn't need all that iron up here. But that's what we're fixing right now. Yeah. The stop is broken. Yeah, exactly right. The stop is broken. So, but the way trying to do it all on one chip, it's not going to work for me. I run out of space because we only are allowed so many choices, or so many lines of code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it back down a little bit further. If you recall, the last time that we had this up on the wall, we had a bunch of these screens with signs above it saying what it was, but then we had like 10 of these chips and 10 of these IC housings. Right now I'm running it all off of 1, but I'm going to break it up and put it into 2, which is kind of what I'm doing right here. So I am looking for this one. So
button setting. Yeah, the last setup, it was good. It worked. You chose how many you wanted, and then, you know, we could probably do that too. Choose how many we want. Now that we're breaking it up into two, that was something that I sacrificed on the last one. So clear is just that. I guess we could put the clear and then put all those. No, we only need the clear here. So in the clear, we're going to move that there. We're not going to worry about this. This is just going to be for yield dial setting. We're not going to worry about any of the shirt choice, button loop. Yeah, so that's just going to show what we're using. So that's fine. Let's get rid of this and get rid of this. We can get rid of the silo. Actually, let's undo, undo, undo. Copy all that. Over here, paste that there. Because we need the silo for that. Now we can get rid of these. Alright, so let's copy that. Copy. Over here, go to edits. Clear. Paste. Firm. Exports. Now this should just show export. It should just show okay, so we broke it. Let's take a look here. Why did we break it? Okay, wait. Do we not go back up into it? Oh, I see. I see. Wait, we'll call this wait loop. Because there's no button anymore. Edit, clear, paste. Export. There we go. So that works. Perfect. So now, let's grab another one of those housings we have right here. So this switch the hell? Heard a door open. What? Do we have a ghost on our base? So when this lever is down, underneath here there's a diverter or a splitter that will split to come this way, and I think we're going to change it to this type of switch, because you'll notice that when I pulled that, nothing happened the first time, and I think it's because it's bugged. So this is going to be the ingot call. We're going to have to change that. But before we do that, do this. I don't know why we had that door shut. A new one for me. Because none of that is on a device. Eject lever, ingot power switch, which is that one down there, so it shouldn't have controlled anything. Huh. Alright, so now we need to call this one. So the ingot call IC. So we're going to set that to D1. Alias D ingot IC D1 to D3. Okay. And then this, let's see. So now we need to load ingot IC. We need to load R0. No, we don't even need to do, we don't even need that. That's just for the display. We do not have to call that at all. So we can go, we're going to load the dial. And if equals 0, we're not going to do anything. If it equals 1, we're going to jump to export copper, gold, iron, lead, nickel, silicon, silver, steel, cobalt, coal. Okay. Let's look at clean limit and cleaner. No. Ingot call. I don't remember what we called it. Clean, no. We can get rid of that one. There's nothing in that one. Get rid of that one. There's nothing in that one. Way we can uncollapse? That'd be awesome if we could uncollapse them. It's the ghost of BT. Wouldn't surprise me. Switch, airlock, multi-ore. That one, get there to that one. There it is, silo. As long as these have things in them. Not worried about it. Okay. Now we want silo ingot coal. That one. This one is the one that Coase wrote, where it did it all independent from each other. So I rewrote it to be all the same, or all the, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna copy that. Go to a new script, paste it. This IC10. Get rid of that. Close that. So now this one here. Let's see. So we did the setting. We loaded the export, the quantity, the setting. So that was the button. So we loaded the setting of the button. So we could add that to it. We could change the eject lever to the button. And then the silo we got, the display I'm not worried about, because the display just displayed setting of R7. The quantity, see, yeah, I just grabbed the quantity. That's all, so I'm not worried about that, so I don't need either of those two. The silo, we defined it another way. So are we calling silo at all? Excuse me. We are. So that is silo export counts. Dial. Yeah, so we're gonna have to rewrite this. We need a dial for the amount. Do you have a silo for each ore? We do, yes. So we need to go back to the amount dial, so alias a dial, E3. Okay. So, I mean, we could copy that. Let's see. So start. Load. We need to load the button. So let's L. We're going to change these to R0. Alright, so now we're going to load R1 with the amount dial. Oops. R0, the key dial. So we're loading the setting, loading the number onto that register. If the number equals any of these, this is where it branches to. We need the amount, which is, we also need the button setting. LR2 button setting. And then we needed the export count. Well, we're getting that here, so that is now that. Silo is now its hash. And alright, so we need to make it to where when the button is pressed, that it calls whatever is on here. Because right now, it's automatically going to go to it. So we need to say, we need to move these out of here and up into their own loop. And then say, why is he branching to a jump to option 2 if option 1 does not equal 0, writing the address of the next line to the return address. Yes, you're starting to get it. I mean, hey, you know, next week you'll be playing with this Enigma, and you'll be so good at it that you will just surpass me. It's, you know, repetition. It just happened one day that it clicked in my head that it worked. And that was, once it clicked, it was like, oh, hey, now this makes sense. So that's saying, jump to option 2 if option 1 does not equal 0, writing the address to the next line to the return address. I don't know why you would need to jump to the return address. Because all you're doing is waiting for a button press. So that could be easily done with BEQ, which is branch be equal to R2 to 1. And then we're going to jump to export ingots. So if the button is pressed, which gives it a setting of 1, we're going to jump down here to this. And based on whatever this one is, right there, we're going to jump to here. Inside here, we need to load, we need to go We need to load the export count, which is that one. Okay, perfect. We need to load the dial, which we're actually loading R1, so we can just go yield and say SNE, so set not equal if, what does he have as R6? Open closed. Why are you calling it open or closed based on that? So, I mean, that worked. I know it worked. So we could go set S in R4, and then we can go the dial, which is R1, if it's not equal to R5, so R3. So if the export count does not equal, sorry, let me back up. If the button or the dial, the setting, whatever the number is, the amount that we want, does not equal R3, which is the export count, right? So whatever the amount is does not equal the export count, we're going to set this register to not equal. We're going to set that to true. And he's got a yield, and then he's got silo open R6. So silo open, yeah, R4, that's fine. And we're yielding, and then we're going to, why is he setting the return address though? Writing the address of the next line to the return. I will, yeah. And I only have 127 lines to do it in. So we're good. So he's doing a branch return address. Jump to option 2 if option 1 does not equal 0. Writing the address of the next line to the return address. So then he jumps down to here, but he doesn't call that again. The amount he's got set to here, and then reset. B setting, I don't know what B setting is. Button setting, dial setting. Yeah. That's why I'm writing it in code versus writing it in the game, is because in code I can edit it, copy paste, versus the game I have to do it line by line. So doing a yield there. How many damn yields in here? I mean, ENEZAL. Silo open, so R4 loop. And then this jumps back to button press, which just jumps back up to here. So That can just jump back up to there. That's fine. And then we don't want to do loop for here, so we'll change this to start. Because now we have to add one called loop. And we need to say, we need to load the, ooh. Ouch. Okay, so we have to loop. We do, like, do we call it copper loop? I don't know if we've got enough. We wouldn't need to load the dial setting anymore. We wouldn't need to load the export setting. So we could do yield and say sub amount. So we'll call this R15. R R3, right? Export count, yep, and then the dial setting. So R3 R1. If you do not have enough ore in the silo, will it give you all it has of, will it not give you anything? So there's not a check-in for that yet, but I'm pretty sure that we could add a check. Well, no, because it'll just empty everything it's got. And then we need to make it, we'll come back to that. Hold that thought. So we're going to set the amount R3 minus R5. So R3, which is going to be not the export count. So we need the dial. So that's going to be R1 minus R3. R1 minus R3. And then we need to say BLEAZAL R15 reset. What does he have reset? Did he not? Oh, then he jumps to reset. Okay. So in this case, we're going to jump to stop. Pause the silo itself. Okay. So now we need to go to open. Okay, and then we need to do... Otherwise, we're going to J loop. Okay. And then in here, we can get rid of this one, because we don't want to reset that. We are going to go open, and then we're going to go clear memory 1. The dial setting, I don't need to reset the dial. I mean, I could. I could reset the amount dial. So we could go S, A dial, setting 0, and we'll just copy that and move it down here. And then we just have to do this for each one.
I guess I was dreaming of a life spent in the sun.
Oh,
A feeling that was only
no.
fleeting. Just a moment, but a blinding one. Eyes to the open, see the tide comes to carry me. A lifetime spent in a dream.
Let's just do this.
Gulls carried by the wind, a light cast to guide us in. If you would come, we could be free. I'm counting all the stoplights as I stumble on, recalling all the days I woke on the front lawn.
Do that.
Goes through the air. I know you're wondering somewhere.
And then we'll grab this.
We were drifting, but you could hear the swelling waves. The fall came far too swiftly. My sight began to blur.
Oh. So that will just reset all of them at the same time. I don't have to worry about which one I'm resetting. Alright, so let's go back here and look at it again. We got the tile, the button, the settings. So the button just tells it when to go. That's fine. That's good. The amount dial, the type dial. The type dial is we're reading from. Do we even need the type dial? Yeah, we need the type dial to figure out which one we're exporting to. Alright, and then, so we're loading. We need to yield. And then J starts. So we're loading the amount that we want and when to go. When the button is pressed, we're going to jump to export ingots, depending on the type dial that we're setting to determine where we go. And then end here, we're getting the export counts. We've already got the setting. We're yielding, we're taking a setting R4 not equal if the R1, so if the dial, the number from the dial is not equal to the export count. And then if it's not, then we're going to open silo door, and then we're going to loop, then we're going to, if it does not equal, option 1 does not equal 0, we need to jump to loop, which loop will then yield, and then subtract R1, so the dial number, from the export count, and then it'll do that until it's, see, this is less than or equal. Isn't there BE Z? Is there a relative branch for that? B. That's BLEZAL, which is branch to line if A does not, or if A is greater than, or less than or equal to 0. So can we go BEZ, BEQAL? Branch to C if A equals B. No. Easy. I mean, BEQZ would branch, but there's no. There's no setting a return on it, so that's fine. And then we're going to jump to stop, and then we're going to open that and clear the memory for all of those. So we're going to close the silos and then clear the memory for all of them. Which is the loop. Oh, no, sorry, that's the reset. Okay. And then it jumps back to, it's got to jump back to start. Okay. That jumps to loop, okay. These jump back to, I don't know why he's jumping back to the button press. That's just a loop there, okay. And then we jump back, so we need to add we need to take those, put it there. We're going to find that, Control H, and we're going to replace it with that. That's how easy it is. Okay, and then we need to copy that and just go here. And hope that we have enough lines. We should. Should. Doesn't sound easy to you? Hey, look at that. We're right under. If you don't have enough lines, I got to add another. I got to do kind of what I'm doing now. I got to split it up and move it to something else. But we've got plenty of lines. 127s are max, and I think we're right underneath that. You're at 120, so yeah, we're good. We're good. Now, we had to go back to, what was it that we were going back to? If you don't have enough ore in the silo, will it give you all it has and not give you anything? Or will it not give you anything? So the way that it's set right now is it'll give you everything that it has and then it just errors out. I could make a I don't know how to make it. Well, I don't know if we have enough lines. We've got 7 more lines. And we can't do it in this because we've got 10. We'd have 10 things that we're sorting or that we can call from, and then we've got to write it. We don't need cobalt up here, but therefore could get rid of cobalt because we don't need cobalt. Cobalt is strictly for smelting. Could get rid of coal as well. That's strictly for smelting. That'll free up 80 to 92. That'll free up 12 lines there. Then the question becomes, how do we make it check for the loop? We got to do it, obviously we'd have to do it in the loop. All right. Yeah, because we don't need cobalt. We don't need coal. That'll strictly be just for smelting. So we can get rid of those. We need to prevent it from airing out, so now our dial will only go to 8. And now in the loop here we can say, oh, see, now we're going to have to load the quantity of all these, because we need to check the quantity first. So what we could do is we could say, let's do it here. And then we'll change this to the quantity. That's going to be the average, okay. And then this is going to be R14. And copy, paste. Quantity 14. Oh, not R41, R14. R14. Okay, so now in the loop we need to say S EQ R13 R14 equals 1. Oh no, if it equals 0. B EQ BEQ R13 1. Stop. So that's going to set the register to true if R14 equals 0. So that way it'll load it, it'll check it every time. If R13 is now true, which is 1, we're going to jump to stop, which will clear the memory. And then that way it doesn't error out. Otherwise, if that's not true, that's not going to be true. Then it's going to go sub R15. So we're going to set whatever the amount is from the dial minus the export count. No, the export count minus the dial. And then once it reaches 0, we're going to then jump down to here and clear everything. Otherwise, if it doesn't equal 0, we're going to go back through the loop. Because this is storing from the dial. And when the dial reaches 0, then we jump to stop. That's fine. This is checking the quantity, which is and if the quantity equals 0, then we need to jump down to stop. Alright, so that should work. Are we within our lines? We are. Alright, so let's copy that. Make sure I don't have anything in that chip. Edit. Clear, paste. Firm. Actually, let's do edit clear. And we're gonna go set batch. What's our number here? Batch. As long as it works, you don't need the extra lines, right? There. Clear memory. 1. SB. Export count 0. And we'll export that. Come up here. What is the error? Incorrect logic type at line 2. So do we need to go define silo that and then do S silo clear memory 1? Is that gonna be the way that it goes? I think it's the batch. I don't know. Unknown line at line what? Clear memory, not a command? Silo. Clear memory, right. Oh wait, we can't do that. So this... Yeah, that should be... Right? That's silo clear memory 1. That's the number. The logic. Don't know what it didn't like about that. Oh. Unknown error at line 1. Unknown error at line 1. There's 0 maybe? If that's doing that, that means that this is going to error out. Huh. Did I name it wrong? Well, we're gonna just do it that way. And Control A, Control C. Edit. Clear, paste. Confirm. Exports. Now, this needs to go back to a dial, and that needs to go back to a button. And it's going to be called I don't know what we called it. We just called it a button and a dial. The amount dial. It's going to be the amount ingot dial. And then this is going to be, the ingot call button. So we need to refresh that one. The 20 stacks is fine. Let's edit that. Oh, cancel. Import that. Edit. We can get rid of that one and that one. Exports. Okay. Here we need the key dial. And it's type. Need the edit. Not that I'm aware of, CK. He's just waiting for the newer updates to be pushed. At least he didn't say that he was done with it. He was just waiting for the newer updates to be pushed. How you doing today, buddy? Button. So this is the ingot button. Oh, nope, it's that one. That one. And then this is the amount ingot dial. Those are all blank. So that should go green. Perfect. That one we're going to end up changing. So now we want one stack of iron. Go. Hey, it worked. Yes. Now we want, oh, and it reset. Let's do 6 stacks of gold. Oh, it only did 1. Ah. Why did it only call 1? Yeah, see, it immediately reset it. Let's take a look. So... now, not that I'm aware of. Take a look. Tires, yeah. Steel, coal, cobalt. Copper, gold. No, I got 222 things of gold in there. Ask for another one. Another 6. Another 7. And it's only going to spit out 1. So, what is it doing? What is it doing? So it's resetting the loop. You know what? Let's edit this out real fast and see if it's this. Okay, so we're going to edit out bottom 2 lines down here. Alright, so let's call 4 of them. Nope. It's only going to send up 1. Okay, so it's not that. So I'm wondering if it's only loading at 1 time. So let's do load the dial, which is a dial. So he's got it here as well, so let's try. I really didn't want to put them all in there, but let's do L A dial, which was R what? R2? R1. Oh wait. We did not edit this. I see what our problem is. I'd help if I did the whole code, right? Alright, so now R1 is the amount. Yeah, R1's the amount. R3 is the export count. Okay, so that made sense why it was doing that. So let's get rid of that. So we'll copy that over here. Grab that. Here, edit, clear, paste, firm, export. Oh, we got an error now. Line 6. Unknown error at line 6. What did we do at line 6 up here? What? 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 Unknown error at line 6. How is there an error at line 6? The setting is at 0. The amount should be here. R1 from R3. It's the dial minus the silo. The dial minus the silo. Yeah. Set not equal R3. Oh, because R3 is 0 maybe? So do I need to define? Do I need to define R3 first? Yeah, I'm not understanding that error. Like, unknown error at line number 6. First question is, why is that line different than the other line?
Hey kid, turn around when I'm talking to you. 'Cause I don't think I like your attitude. You cost me once, you won't do it again. And you give me change, you ain't got the sense. Full of shit and intolerance.
Oh, because it starts at 0. Never mind.
Don't wanna fuck with.
So R1, the setting of R1 is throwing an error.
I will be sentenced for my crime.
Do I just need to get rid of that for now? I'm calling it somewhere else. Oh, I can't. I'm doing it right there. If option 2, let's see, option 1 equals option 2, option 3. Otherwise 0. If so, set to true if option 2 minus option 3, or it's less than option 3. So if it's not equal to option 3. So rather than setting it to 0, let's set it to 1. Let's always set it to 1, at least 1. Maybe that'll solve that problem. What? A dial D3. We need to load. That's the same code as that right there. Why is that not working? What? Alias 0R1. I mean, I could. I guess I would want that. No, that's... You said it there. It should read 0, or should read 1. Cognition critical. Hydration critical. Export. So it should read 1 now. State is 0. Why is the state 0? That state should be... But it is. R1 is this. The value. This is the amount dial is D3. We're loading the number of this dial into the setting. We're setting it. And then we're going to read what that says. So the dial right now is set at 1. But on the housing it's set at 0. Line 7. That makes no sense at all. And we're also setting it right there. So if I did this and just pulled that out, and then we'll pull it out of there. Well, I know it's going to fail at that point because it's referencing exports. Huh. But see, the state says 0. That's not true. The state should be 1. Maybe if I did that. Yeah, there's nothing in that line at all. No, I don't. Nope. I do not have SD anywhere else. Or SDB. Just that one right there. Pick the end of what line? The setting line? Yeah, there's nothing at the end of them. Yeah, there's nothing at the end of it. Incorrect. Incorrect variable at line 4. So that's the define that I just did. Okay. We got plenty of space. Unknown error at line 8. What the fuck? Oh my god. Why is that failing? It was just working. Yeah, I just did. Well, I copied it from line 7. So L, R1, A dial, setting. Confirm. Export. Oh my god. Amount, ingot, dial. Wait, why is it calling a button twice? Oh? Hello? D1 is type dial, D2 is button, D1 is button. You know what? Let's just do this. All those are nothing. Key dial. What? Oh. What the hell? Export. How the hell is that fucked up? I don't know. So T dial, button, A dial. Alright, so let's pull this back off the wall again. Do the button thing here. T dial, button. Okay, so now we can set our devices. This is the button, ingot button. Ingot call button. Mount dial. Give me an error now, you bitch. Ah, god damn it, balls. So now it should read, whoop, it should read whatever I changed that to. So right now it's set to 2, 3, okay, perfect. Alright, so we want 3 of those. Let's try again. Stop! Stop! No! Stop! Fucking hell, I need a reset button. God damn it. Oh, great. Ah, fucking hell. Edit. Oh. Clear. We need that number. SB there. Open 0. Oh boy. Jesus. See what I was talking about the other day, CK? Right? If only that was a thing. Or throw my screwdriver down there. So why, I guess the question is now, why didn't the subtract work on it? Yeah, I'll be about 5 minutes cleaning this stuff up. You've got time. See, Enigma, this is what it did to me the other day. This is the reason I was splitting it up. Yeah. If you didn't see it happen, you just missed it. Just spat all over the floor. Oh, you watched this mess happen. Yeah, the other one happened while I was offline. I say offline, I wasn't streaming. Kind of reminds me of what Platy did one night. Except his were all in single stacks. And he walked away from it, I guess, and came back and there were single stacks of ingots all over the ground. It was. It was a rather big mess. Now we need to do SB clear memory 1, SB export counts. I don't think we can define export count, can we? Export count we can read only. Okay. So let's go confirm. Export. This will reset it. Okay. So now, let's grab that again. That's... Oh, we need to hold on to that. Why did it spat all over the floor this time? I have a feeling it's something to do with our loop. So the amount, we're loading the amount R1 minus R3. Right? A minus B. Maybe we should do R3 minus R1? And then we'll load L R1 A dial setting. Is that subtract from? Is that subtracting A from B, or is that subtracting B from A? Because that makes a difference. If it's A from B, then it needs to be written the other way around. A from B. But we shouldn't have to load this setting again because we're loading it up here. So we're setting not equal if R1 does not equal R3. So if the dial does not equal the silo export count, we are going to open. Make sure that that is correct. That not equal R6, which is, how did he, oh, so he's setting R6, R4, R5. R4, so the dial from the silo. Okay. The dial from the silo. That's right. And then we're opening it based on R4. And if R4... R15 is R4 minus R5, so he's loading it back down here. I don't understand why he's loading it here when we load it up here. we shouldn't have to reload it. It's in the register. Oh, I'm dying because I'm thirsty. My health going back up. Or do I need to take a pill? Health is going back up. I mean, we could set the register or set the device to show what R3 is. Do that here. SB DB or SDB. Setting R3. So we're done with it up here. Oops. Maybe I need to put these yields back. Put a yield there. Do we have enough for that? We should. Well, so it's looping though. I don't understand why this goes back to the button press. Let's do this. Okay, stop. Change all these to stop. And seeing if it even gets the loop.